Good morning. Can you all wave? Wave for me. Great to see so many people joining in, especially on a Sunday. So thank you so much for taking time out and joining us for today's session. I can see lots of kids and lots of parents. And it feels great to see that so many people are really care about the environment and want to know more about what we can do to help this world to make this world a better place.
Good morning, dear children, parents, and all my co-franchisees. We have gathered here today to celebrate World Environment Day, a day to remind ourselves to give something back to our Mother Earth. On behalf of my friends, Mrs. Usha, Shruti, Saumya, Aishwarya, Pushpa, and Indira, I take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Akshay Heblikar, a renowned environmentalist, director of EcoWatch, and son of noted filmmaker, actor, and environmentalist, Mr. Suresh Heblikar.
Thanks, Chetna. Thanks to all of you who are helping this whole event come together, come alive, and so many of you who are trying to, bring in a lot more people on this platform for quite some time. I think most of you are from Bangalore, or at least now living in Bangalore. Well, this is a unique kind of an ecosystem, if I can say that. This is because we are in an urban ecosystem. And the whole issue about urban ecosystems is that we have to live very closely with our environment, the nature. That is, Bangalore has different types of ecosystems. That is the ecological systems. We have grasslands towards Hesarghatta, that is towards Tumkur Road. We have a lot of wetlands. For example, Madiwala is a wetland ecosystem. It is a lake, yes, but it is more of a wetland ecosystem. We have the woodlots, which are there. We call it, in Kannada, it is called the Gundtopu. That is, it has been planted over the years. It has been planted by generations before. It is basically, it consists of fruit-bearing trees, flower-bearing trees, trees which have timber value, those which are economically beneficial, those which have some medicinal value. So these are some of the ecosystems have been created. For example, the Gundtopu, the woodlot that I said. EcoWatch has been doing this for quite some time now, for almost more than about 2 decades. We have been trying to restore our lakes and water bodies, not just within Bangalore, but in the fringe areas of Bangalore, the peri-urban areas of Bangalore. Other than that, we have been trying to create forests. I would definitely want to also tell you at this point in time, since we are also doing this, maybe the COVID pandemic will take some more time for all of us to get back to our daily routine. But I think once we are back in action, once people can move around, I would definitely want the entire team of EuroKids and the children and parents to also come and join us in creating some of what we call as the community forests. You see the tankers flying across Bangalore. You see so many of these apartments getting, tanker water or packed water for drinking or for any other consumption purposes or any other domestic purposes. So what we can do is at least save that much water, what you can. Imagine 150 apartments in a block. Imagine each building can save every day about 20 to 30 liters. Imagine into 150, imagine into that area itself. Imagine so many apartments in Bangalore, how much of water we can save. And this is fresh water. Mind you, this is fresh water which is being, treated and delivered to your doorstep. So if we can save this much of water, it's a huge difference that it will make. Most of the water, there is also so much of leakage, wastage during transport in water, right? This itself accounts to about 25 or 30%. Imagine, first of all, there is wastage. On top of that, we waste it. So added to, if you add these two, about 35 to 40% of water is just wasted without using it at all. So hardly we use 60% of whatever water that is there. So this 40%, so out of 100 liters that you use, 40 liters is just wasted because you open the tap and keep it, you open the shower and keep it, and you just, use water, whether you require, whether you need it or not, you just use it. Like, for example, every evening people, clean their verandas, clean their compounds. Yes, it might be a traditional custom, but we will also have to change. We are not living 50 years ago. We are living today. Water was available then, the population was lesser, and the water source also was quite enriched back then. It is not the same now. We are about 1.3 crore people living in Bangalore. We cannot use this water just like we did about 25, 30 years ago. It's impossible to do that. So each household can save so much of water. Imagine your consumption is about 100 liters. This is about, I'm talking per head. 125 to 150 liters per head is what you use per day. If you can cut off at least about 20%, would be about 25 to 30 liters.
We'll definitely take up on your invite to join your EcoWater community, and hopefully we can build those communities together and really take care of for this. So thank you so much.
Definitely.
And your tips were also really great. Simple things like, turning off the tap when you, brush your teeth, or when you wash your face, taking a bath using bucket and water instead of a shower, and really reducing unnecessary water usage in, our everyday lives. So I hope we all can follow that. And of course, waste segregation is another huge issue that we are all facing because of the, the landfills that are coming up, and all the damage that the waste has caused, seeping into the ground resources, and then we in turn consuming all of that unknowingly.
Hi, Mr. Akshay. It was a wonderful talk.
Thank you, ma'am.
I just wanted to find out how my tiny tots can contribute towards the environment well-being. What are the habits they can imbibe so that it will be helpful for them?
Well, see, anybody can do this, right? From tiny tots to elderlies, adults. See, there are a few things that we need to inculcate, these habits into the children. Like, for example, we see them switching on the light and using it until they're studying or reading or playing there. But then the moment that is done, they just walk out of the room, without even noticing that the light was on, that the fan was switched on, if there is an AC or anything, even be it a television. They just walk out of the room, and then you have to tell them every time that this is on, and if you do not need it, switch it off. This is one particular thing. This is with respect to the power that we can save, the energy that we can save. The other thing, as I said, was with respect to water. I mean, we've all gone through this. We all have, kids at home. So these are things that I also keep telling my own son, who's, he's 11 years old, but then it has to be a very conscious effort. It has to be a repeated, continuous effort. It will not happen one time. We have to keep telling them not to waste water, switch off these small little lights. Switch off the lights that are, just left open, TV, including using, the cycles. Of course, there are people who are very, friendly with respect to adventure activities. They're more, outdoor. Most of the children are like that, but then that habit has to be told to them, that they have to be again and again, emphasized that they need to use cycles. As much as possible, use the cycles. They might want to go, they'll start taking a two-wheeler for even a small short distance, half a kilometer, 1 kilometer. Let them use the cycle as much as possible. I think it is better to use our own, cycles, or just walk. It is not only good for the environment, it is good for you also. You are keeping yourself healthy. There are other things like, for example, have different waste, bins. One for plastic and paper, one for, see, there is always this concept of waste to wealth. composting happens because of your organic waste that is there generated at home. The paper waste can be recycled or reused. You have the Radiwala who will take your paper and also gives you some money for that. Whatever it is, for him, it is some kind of a little, small little income that that he's going to enjoy. You're also going to not waste it, throw away here and there. Make provisions so that, it should start right from the age that they're about 4, 5, or 6 onwards, because it has to become a kind of a lifestyle for them. It is not just that, okay, you have to save the environment, you have to be clean, keep not that. It has to become a way of life. You can also start, I can send across a small calculator which says what is your carbon footprint, how much water is being, it is not just wasting water. Imagine the water has to come from River Kaveri with all the treatment that it goes through, and then it has to be distributed to Bangalore. It comes from 100 kilometers away. And the amount of energy that we use, because the Kaveri River is at a slightly lower gradient, so it has to be pumped up to reach Bangalore. So energy, we spend about 450 crore rupees every year only for electricity charges, so that water from Kaveri comes to Bangalore. So this is the amount of water. So you're also saving so much of power. When you save water, you're automatically saving so much of electricity there. So this is right now, because they want to also implement it. They also want to make it mandatory for other homes as well, those which are below 40 by 60 size as well. But as of now, the law says 40 by 60 homes and bigger than that should set up a rainwater harvesting system for their homes. This is made mandatory. Otherwise, they are also having supply disruptions. They are also going to penalize them, especially when they come to know that you have not yet implemented rainwater harvesting, and then that comes in the form of your bill, which shows that it's a penalty for not putting up. But the problem is, it's such a huge task, and it is such a big place for a city like Bangalore, or any other city for that matter, to implement this. It is going to take time. There are rules, laws, regulations which is made mandatory, and even for apartments, yes, all the apartments have to have rainwater harvesting systems in place. But the only thing is, now the question arises is that the implementation of all these activities. That is where sometimes we see that there is favoritism. Sometimes we see there is corruption. Sometimes there is lack of interest. But yes, the government has taken up the initiative of seeing that people, homes, establishments, commercial or residential, have to take up rainwater harvesting system. It has been made mandatory. It is going to take time. See, I don't want to go on pointing fingers at the government for everything. Ultimately, we have elected them. So what are the point in pointing out to the government always and saying they didn't do this, they didn't do that? Let's also be a part of it. Let us also, join hands with them. There are so many organizations who are doing this work. We are also taking up rainwater harvesting for apartments, industrial complexes, anywhere for that matter, even in individual home. So we will be able to also help. If anybody is interested, we will be able to help them out in setting up a rainwater harvesting.
Is one of the parent has asked, is boiled water safe to drink? Can it be used as a replacement for our water purifiers like Kent and AquaGuard? So can we give that water to our kids or our families?
Definitely. Of course, I mean, boiled water is always good because I mean, that is the safest water that you can use. Anybody can drink for that matter. The thing with Kent or any other water filter, many a times we've seen, and now today rivers, RO water, RO filters have become a rage. I don't know why, because it actually it takes away all the minerals that is in the water. Yes, it is good, but it is not going to help you. Health-wise, it is not really good for your health because it takes away all the minerals. Water also contains a lot of minerals in very trace quantities, but that is very essential for your body. So it should regular filtering is enough. Boiled water is definitely good. They can give boiled water to children or adults.
Sir, we will definitely get in touch with you for lots
Please
more
do.
information. I think we are all awake after one crisis is
Yes.
COVID. The second
Yes.
crisis you have made us wake up related to the environment, and every part of it is so important. I think we used to take it for granted. I mean, definitely tap water is our first thing which is taken for granted.
Yes.
So I think
Yes.
we'll all take care of it. We'll promise you that probably we can do what more we can associate with you and do for the community. I think we can start doing as friends. We are all here.
All of you ready? Show me thumbs up. If everyone is ready, I want you to show me thumbs up.
I can dance, oh, I can sing, oh, I can sing, la 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 la. Oh, I can dance, oh, I can sing, oh, I can sing, la 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 la
Yes.
Rainbow colors everywhere. Red, orange, yellow, green. Rainbow colors everywhere. Blue, purple, pink.
Sorry. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed dancing. Show me thumbs up. Did you enjoy dancing? I'm like breathing, faster, faster, faster. So how many of you enjoyed dancing? Show me thumbs up. How many of you enjoyed? If you don't show me thumbs up, then I'll not understand. What happened to you all? Yes, I can see so many of you showing me thumbs up. Very nice, very nice. Yes, I can see with smile also thumbs up. What we do, we will keep our tap open and play with water, and we will be doing brushing. Can everybody do the brushing now? How we are going to do brushing? Show me your teeth. We are going to do brushing. But what will happen? The tap will be open, isn't it? But from hereafter, no, a big no, children. So we are going to off the tap and then do our brushing. Only this two I want all of you to follow. Can we follow this? Can we do this? If yes, show me thumbs up. Yes, good children. My children are very good, right? So, yes, I know you all have listened to Sir. Sir has told you so many things about environment and everything, right?
Water that we drink, food that we eat, and clothes that cover our body. We live in this place. We are a part of this environment. This environment belongs to all of us. Let us help to keep the environment clean. How? Never throw chocolate wrappers or any garbage on the ground. Always throw waste and garbage in a dustbin. Water the plants every day. They give us food. Don't spit on the roads or in the parks. Spit in trash cans. Now, we know that our environment is very important. And we all are a part of this environment.
Hop. Three fingers, turn, turn, turn. Turn to a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Four fingers, turn, turn, turn. Turn to a butterfly. Fly, fly, fly. About this, okay? First look at me and then you can draw, okay? See, I'm going to put one curve and one more curve like this. Can you draw a curve like this? Okay. Yes. I'm going to take, first all of you take green color, children. Okay, which color we are going to take? I want all of you to take green color. Can you see green? I'll take lighter green so that it will be visible for you. Take green color. Can you see? I'm taking green color. I want all of you to take green color and I want you to color this small patches. Can you color these small patches? Can you color the small patches? This way. Yes. Only these patches, okay? The corner patches we have made, no? That I want you to color in green color. I want all of you to use only green color. Light color, dark color, any color is fine. But try to color it in green color. Okay. Once you finish now, you will come to know what we have drawn. So, green is done. Green, I want you to color green color to this small.
Good job, Latesh. Good job, Aryan. Good job. Good job, Indushri. Good job. Good job, Manth. Good job. Good job, Anvita. Good job. Good job, Dhruti. Good job, Vedant. Good job, Maitri. You know, Mahima ma'am, everyone is doing it.
Yes, ma'am. I can see all of them are like doing it very beautifully. In green color, isn't it? All the leaves are green in color. So that's why I'm coloring it in green. So can you all take green and color the leaves? Can you all take it? Yes. So I want all of you to color. Okay. My tree, I'm done, almost done with my tree. Okay, we'll consider it as a tongue and we will color it in red color. Little bit like this, maybe. So it gives. This is our planet Earth. Where do we live? We live on Earth, right? Children, Earth is the only planet where we can live. No other planets are there to go. Okay, we have to protect it. We should not make it dirty. We should keep it clean. Only one Earth. How many Earth we have? Only one Earth we have, and we have to protect our Earth.
Good job, Malina. Good job, Vedanshi. Good job, Naina. Good job, Manavi. Ruhika, good job. Good job, Anvita. Yes, looks like they have completed, Mahima ma'am. Everyone is
Yes,
showing. Can they click
everyone
the
is
snap?
showing.
Yeah, can they click the snap and send to the teacher, their class teachers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So you all can click the photo of this. Hold it like this. Okay, children? Hold it like this. Yes. And click the photo and send it to ma'am. Okay. You can take compost. If not, you can take the soil also. You can take the soil also, children. What can you take? You can take soil. What I want all of you to do is, I'm going to take the compost in my hand. I'm going to squeeze it like this. If it is too dry, children, I want you to add little bit of water. Can you add little bit of water? Yes. Even I'm going to add a little bit of water to this, so that it will be easy for me to make the balls. Yes. What I want you to do is place some of the methi seeds. Yes, I want you to keep some of the methi seed inside this. You see, I'm adding some methi seeds inside this. Yes, few methi seed inside this, and I'm going to take a burst of this. Can you squeeze it? Squeeze it. Use 2 hands and squeeze it. Yes, can you see mine? make a ball. Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
One more instruction to parents in the seed ball. Parents, you may use tamarind seeds or a jackfruit seed if you have later on. It might not be today, but you can use these seeds and make a seed balls and throw it. Actually, seed ball is to grow the trees. Now today that, it was a short notice, we have asked you to use any seeds you have. I'm sure most of us use tamarind at home and we would be getting some seeds. Jackfruit seeds, mango seed, avocado. After eating the fruit, you will get the seed. You can make the seed balls of all these plants. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes. What is that next one? Children, I want all of you to take the empty. See, I have this package one, right? So I'm using this. You can use anything. If you have a pot, you can use the pot. Yes. Otherwise, if you don't have anything as a pot or this package also, that's fine. You can use milk covers for the plants. What I'm going to do? I'm going to add mud to this. What I'm going to add? Mud. And as sir was saying, did you all hear something? He asked us to add some compost also. So I'm going to add a little bit of compost to this. Can we all add it? A little bit of it. Yes. Can you see it? I'm adding the mud and compost. I'm mixing them. Can you all mix it? Yes. Mix it. Mix well. And now I want all of you to use your small little fingers and make a little hole like this. Can you make it little hole like this? 1 or 2 holes like this, and add the dhania. Okay, the coriander. I want you to add the coriander into this. Can you add coriander? I'm adding a little bit. Yes, I'm adding a little bit coriander inside this holes. And now cover it. Now cover the mud. Yes, cover the mud and press it. Cover the mud and press it. Yes, I want all of you to cover the mud and press it. Press it. Yes. And now I want all of you to add little bit of water. Can we add little bit of water? Can we add little bit of water? Yes, I'm adding little bit of water to this. What we're going to do after this? After this, I want all of you to go to your outside like balcony if you have, or outside the home. Keep it there. Go wash your hand and come back. Yes? I want all of you to, even I will also go and wash my hand and come back. Yes? Quickly, I want all of you to keep this in the hot sun. And you know one thing, after 3 or 4 days, you can see the small saplings coming out. Okay? I want all of you to watch it, how it grows. It will be very nice, children. So now come on, all of you keep it outside in the sun because it needs sunlight. Right? So keep it. Even ma'am is going now.
And keep making lot of seed balls. Once the
Yes.
lockdown is over, you can go out on a picnic and throw it. Yeah.
Yes.
For me and you, let's see what we can do. Save the planet for me and you.